Someone asked, this is a different one, Orange Mask Obito versus Minato. I might
Which
leave
Minato, because he still has the mark on him, unless you want to remove that. But
there's that advantage. But the fact that Yellow Mask Obito competed with Hokage Minato says a lot. So by the time he's an adult, he uses it more optimally. You could argue Orange Mask Obito. It's a tough one. That's a tough one. But like, the fact that there is steel on him is problematic.
It's interesting because, like, even like you get to see what Minato does in the battle against him, but then when you see him as an Edo, which obviously should be weaker in a sense, you know what I mean? Not like crazy weaker. Tobirama even says all the Edo, they've been all revived close to their power. They don't say far or whatever other word they say close. So that means close. They're probably at 95% away from their true power or something, or maybe 90 if you want to be whatever. Yeah. So it's not like fucking big or anything. People always like to rat or exaggerate that the Edo is like.
There's an argument that Obito's faster. I know the Raikage says he's the fastest on Earth, but you could just say rationally that he's unaware of Obito or his ability.
Yeah.
Plus, also he clearly scales above Sasuke as well. And Sasuke was able to go toe-to-toe with the Raikage himself with in his 5 Kage summit form.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Obito doesn't see Raikage remotely as a threat. I mean, he literally sits there in front of all the 5 Kage and tells them what he's going to do to their face, knowing that they can't do anything to him.
And why would you do that if you're weaker than all of them?
It then implies blatant superiority. That's not a concrete way to scale, but it's pretty strong.
It's strong, yeah.
But Hokage Minato, you also got to take into consideration the parameters that were established for him. He was preoccupied with knowing the Nine Tails was around.
There's so much, yeah.
Knowing that his child and his fucking wife was at risk as well. So
and that's what I'm saying, Jay. Like, if you remove all those variables, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if you think this is legit or not. Like, I do think Minato would have slammed a lot harder. I mean, because with the Nine Tails being into play, like with him spamming all the flying, like. Bro, the man used flying rising like 14, 15 times. Like, I dead-ass counted it. It was around there. Either 13 or 14 or 15. He does it that much. Does fucking summons Gamabunta, which takes a ridiculous amount of chakra to the point where Jiraiya tells Naruto, you need the Nine Tails chakra to summon that shit. Okay, he also does the barrier shit to teleport a Biju Bomb away. Then teleports the Nine Tails and a Biju Bomb away. And even says verbatim, the bigger the object, the more chakra it requires. So, like, he does so much shit, and then doing the Rising Dawn, he went through a lot of fucking chakra, and obviously we know the more chakra you use, you name it, the less stamina you have, etc., the more weaker you are getting. It's shown over and over and over in Naruto. True. So, like, it's not like, but then again, you can kind of say that with Obito in a way, too, because Obito's doing Kamui, and he's also controlling the Nine Tails while he's fighting. So, like, regardless, it is what it is, but, either way, like, I think the best way to kind of argue for Minato is his War Arc feats while just in base. I thought that shit was pretty impressive. So you have that kind of going, but it's an interesting fight. You know what I mean? It's really interesting, but I do feel like if the mark is on Obito, I don't think he's winning. That's kind of just not fair. He would just instant teleport. He should be able to hit him or kill him. Like, that's what he did against Rinnegan Obito. You know what I mean?
Mask, yeah.
Like, everybody was running to him trying to make, like, everybody, like EMS, Sasuke, you fucking name it, they were all trying to run. Even Tobirama was trying to get to him before he did, the Arena Rebirth, because they all thought that was what he was going to do, but instead he was becoming the Ten Tails. And then Minato's like, teleport, slice in the neck. You know what I mean? So, right. So I think that would go that way. But if he's not marked, Obito might be able to do it. Like, I don't know, you'd be surprised.
There's an argument that he just got faster.
Yeah, he just got stronger faster, The
fact that I believe,
makes sense, though.
The 5 Kage Summit, I believe the Red Kage tried to hit Obito, and he just casually just phased through.
Yeah, it just went through. Yeah.
He almost got hit by the particle style beam, too. Yeah,
he almost did get hit by that when he had to save Sasuke's ass from getting, like, vaporized. So he had to do that. There's argument, the seal would be the difference. The fact that steel's
absolutely
there. The only argument against that would be, would the AP be enough to take him out one shot? You could say, well, he had Zetsu's amplification, and he still got fucked up during the Nine Tails, so you could argue, it'd be enough to take him out. Arguably, that's true. It's a tough one.
Obito's durability isn't, I'm gonna be honest with you, isn't that crazy. Like I'm not saying it's like it's horrible, but like he gets blown up by Konan, he gets hit by Rising Dawn, hurt. The Beatles from the Shino clan, even though it's kind of like hacks, but that kind of fucks him up as well. So like whenever Obito does get tagged, it's like consistently showing like he will get hurt. So I do still think Minato, if he does land an attack, he should be able to still hurt him. I think it'd be weird to say he can't.
The fact that he did hit him during the war arc, I would say.
He sliced his neck.
If we suppose Obito is unaware of the seal, then Minato probably gets him. He probably does take him out. So, someone has a hand